letting the night eclipse the dawn. Breathe in and taste that neon skyline. Gotta hold this minute till it's gone. We are the children of the bright lights. We will keep moving through the dark nights. That's so right up to new heights. This is the passion of our house rights. Feeling myself through the daytime, the dawn. Exhale and let go of those bad vibes. Gotta hold this minute till it's gone. We are the children of the bright lights. We will keep moving through the dark nights. We live, that's so right up new heights. This is the passion of our house rights.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Dumpster Fire. That is my channel. I'm your host, DJ Soundstorm, and big thanks and shout out to Pella and to Steve. It looks like certain few people were paying attention exclusively when I said that I was going to start matching all those subscriptions. So, yeah, smart, well played, sirs. I can appreciate it. I'm not going to be upset about it. And if you're one of the people that just received one of those memberships, by all means, welcome. I am DJ Soundstorm. I was a Chicago producer and house DJ. Now I'm some guy that's going back to school and still produces music. You guys can check my stuff out on SoundCloud. Don't like do the whole touring gig. I work in finance now and I'm going back for my bachelor's. So we don't have a whole lot of time to jump in and game as much as I would like. But that being said, we have been making an honest effort to try to get on at least once a week to counterbalance getting to actually kick it with everybody just a little bit because of all the content that we've been putting out on YouTube. Again, for our Tarkov guys, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon, those releases are going to come out with our March to Kappa and our trip to Terminal and all the other stuff that we do in Escape from Tarkov. Cord Breach is right around the corner, and we are excited to jump back into the PvP side very soon, just to see if I still got it. No one hates watching a streamer get absolutely dunked. So pretty stoked about that. Gonna check the alerts and the general chat really cool. Oh my God. Okay, so that's not supposed to be happening like that. Let's let's take a quick look at our restream bot, because my Discord is currently being absolutely annihilated. And we don't want that. So where is the chat? Reload the chat, please. So we can enable those timers, but chat settings, the Discord, we're going to disconnect that, because the general chat in my Discord just got leveled. Sorry, guys. Was trying something. But yeah, if, sorry, jumping back into it, if you were one of the recipients of one of those gifted subs, please do us a huge favor. Jump into chat, let me know, and let everybody else know. Like, if you're big into Tarkov, if you've been watching the channel because of the dog vids, maybe the Final Fantasy content has been around for a minute. Love meeting everybody that's a member of the community. We have seen a ridiculous amount of support from all over YouTube. And because we do a couple of different things, not just one, from the dog videos to our Tarkov content to everything else, it's awesome to find out like how many people are on, or from what side, like with a breakdown for how many folks are following because of each one of those. So if you guys have the availability, please jump in chat. As always, to like, comment, subscribe, algorithm, bell, all notifications, typical YouTube stuff you're going to hear from every one of us on here, trying to get the robot to like the channel and send more people to the channel. So yeah, memberships are available if you guys don't like waiting. All of our content that we have that is pre-recorded and scheduled for release will be available to everyone at every single level, from acolytes all the way to out your mind. And you'll be able to watch any of the content that you like from there on. But also, normally we don't do too much that has to do or focus too much that has to do with Team Purple. Obviously, YouTube is my stanchion. This is where we usually sit, and this is the content that we're focused on. But we do have some new badges for watch time and for subscriptions over on the Twitch side. I'm really happy with those badges. I think that they offset some of the normal theme stuff that's there. We have new badges and new emotes, and yes, YouTube let me put Bags' face as one of my emotes on YouTube. That made me very, very happy. And some of the other ones we're starting to import. We're just going to make sure that both channels look as much like the other one as possible. Not necessarily for branding stuff, but just because then maybe it kind of will let people go interchange between YouTube and Twitch and kind of feel like it's still at home. Obviously, the bits and jewels in both ways are all there. Memberships are kind of better over on Team Red, if I'm being honest, especially if you're a fan of the Final Fantasy content, because there's hours and hours and hours of those videos that are only coming out once a week, and those would all be available if someone wants to go and just binge watch those. I hate waiting. Like, I feel like I grew up waiting for my next episode of my favorite shows to come out, and it drove me nuts. And people don't have to do that with our channel if they are a member. So let's jump into actually what's going on. So today was supposed to be a Final Fantasy stream day. The problem with that is that Cord Breach is supposed to be coming out tomorrow. We know that the Kappa requirements and what you have to get done for Kappa and the achievement itself all changes as soon as Cord Breach goes live. We have 3 items: a batty beard, an antique axe, and a smoke baklava that we need still to get this thing done. Last night, I hate to bring it up because it still has me kind of salty, we did in fact find a batty beard, and it was, contrary to popular belief, in the relax room on Streets, and we did have one of those down, but I was unfortunate enough to be on the opposite end of a magbuck scav that apparently found a 16 round magazine or a 16 round load for a shotgun, and he blew me off the map with the item in my pockets. So that didn't count, and we're still sitting at 3. But the whole reason why we're making the push is I did not, the entire time since we've been trying to do the Tarkov content, to show other people how somebody who's middle of the road, maybe a PvE player, can succeed in that environment. Myself and Bags played a lot of PvP. We're in the same boat as a majority of, I honestly think a majority of Tarkov players that are in PvE, right? We got tired of cheaters. We got tired of some of the desync things. It was just one thing after another, and we really enjoy the PvE aspect of Tarkov because the game is so good. I do myself personally enjoy PvP. We have a lot of hours in PvP, and I'm excited for, hey, Crystal Crow, is it crochets? Chrysalis Crochet. Hey, there we go. Okay, sorry. May have mispronounced it right up there. Huge thank you for stopping by and saying thank you for the membership. Got a little crazy there before I even put my face on the screen. So welcome. Hope to hear a lot more from you guys and learn more about your channels. But specifically, we do enjoy PvP. We just really love Tarkov. And there is a mindset that comes from, I want to jump in and play PvP today, as opposed to I want to jump in and just kick it with my friends and teach them how to play the game and help let them understand it at a lower level too. So the less anxiety that comes from the PvE side has been great to show people the journey from 1.0 start all the way to Kappa, all the way to Savior Ending and Terminal, and all the way through Icebreaker and the rest of the things that we're doing in Escape from Tarkov. So that's the reason why we're spending the time in there. But we will be going back to PvP just because it is a lot more fun to watch streamers get clapped than it is to watch them succeed. And the only streamers that are succeeding are the ones that get paid to play this game a lot more than I do. So for those guys, I'm still going to watch your videos, still love all of you. I have like a top 30 for Tarkov streamers that I follow, but I'm definitely the more chill variant of it until we go to somewhere that's just not chill. Right now, Labs is not chill. Right now, Icebreaker, since it got here, has not been chill. So those, we still kind of fit under my chill Tarkov banner because it is just PvE. But Nikita did us a huge favor and made content specifically for PvE that is hard, and I love it. So that's kind of the wrap up and the summation of what has been going on. We have new music that's coming out really soon if you guys are interested in EDM. We are working with a label to get some music released on their label. We have some Spotify playlists that some of the new tracks are showing up on, and we have some brand new music coming out probably until we get to the new album. We're looking at trying to have around 14 tracks, so at least 4 or 5 more solo or single releases that'll be coming out, and then closer to the holiday season we'll have the entire album come out. I know EDM albums are usually only like, they split everything up into 4 songs, you get a little bit of EP, and then that's just how things go. But I'm old fashioned and I want to have like a full length release and see how that does market wise. So yeah, it was the end of month for finance. I do work in finance for my day job, and it has been raining a lot, so we got to put a lot of content together, not stream a whole lot. We're also at the end of my summer semester because I'm cracked out of my mind and think that it's a good idea to try to overwhelm myself and see if I can handle it with school and work and content creation. So far, we're surviving. I don't know how well my brain is doing, but we're hanging in there. So we are going to focus on getting these Kappa items. We need 3. Say again: Daddy Beard, Antique Axe, Smoke Baklava. Those are the 3 things that we are hunting for. Every single thing that we are going to do today, from our scavs to the PMCs, is focused entirely on finding those items. We do not want to find out that the new Kappa is different in any way, shape, or form, and I really do want to get the achievement for this before it goes away. And with that, I know I just talked for forever. And again, huge shout out to all the gifted memberships that went out there. For those of you guys stopping by the channel, do me a favor, just jump in the comments, say hi. If you decide to stick around and watch some of the content, you enjoy it, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. The alert bell is going to let you know every time I put content up, and we do at least 5 days a week. So yeah, large thank you to all of those guys for that little war right off the start. And let's get off my face and into some Tarkov. Luckily for me, we got literally every single thing back that we lost last night, and some of the transitional me get shot in face, and that did happen a little bit. Hilariously enough, it wasn't even a boss that got me. It was the scav that got me. That's the part that irritated me. That I was in Discord with Bags, and like I just said, I'm down. And we were so hyped. Second I found that beard, and I actually was even more excited that I found said beard in Relax Room, which has been just absolute what is that? Has been just turbo garbage for the longest of times. What did I just get? Oh, my inventory. Help. Whoa. Document encrypted, but appears to contain research notes, some kind of technology or weapon. This is new, I believe. How? Nikita. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Oh boy here. 90, I'm not even doing the math. That's physically impossible. Devs, help. Slap ass. Off of game. Come on. We literally been playing this game every possible second that we can to try to get this Kappa. That's the first time I have seen that item. And dudes running around with like 3,000 of them. What are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing? All right. Sorry. Irritated. My bad. Didn't want to start the stream off that way. We're going to kit specifically for going back to Streets because, again, as stated, Streets has like roundly everything. Everything from the duffel bags to the locked rooms that we have the availability to get into. It's got just about gosh darn near everything. And yes, it is in the first couple of seconds of me being live, so I'm going to refrain from the profanity early on, save that for in raid, so we don't get that big demonetization fun. But it was very frustrating. Me having to focus on not swearing right there should have been a key on that one. But the fact that we found some items that we did in places that I didn't think actually gave items for that was huge. Gonna take the W because we actually saw one of the items. Just gonna quietly be upset that it didn't work out that way. So we are going to quickly load everything that we need to on our kit, which this is going to be fairly fine because it's kind of what we were using last night for the most part. Gonna stick with that tier 6. What are we sitting on ammunition wise? You know what? Let's just kit to the tits. How about that? Let's just make it where if for some reason I get got, it's because I'm bad and there's no other excuses. And if you're firing a bullet hose of 995, what you're shooting at doesn't fall over almost instantaneously, you are the problem. So I'm going to rotate that down. This M4 platform has been insane for us the last couple of times. Are running out of a little bit of durability there, but that is perfectly fine. We can always just rotate in a different body and put the rest of the attachments on there. But I feel like we'll be okay. At least for this last one, I feel like we'll be fine. Gonna get this all loaded up. The keys that we have the Relax Room, we have Conksec, we have Abandoned Factory. I know I've got check 13. So rock a search here. Yes, we've got a check key. We're going to take that too. So, and we did have some comments about it. The reason why we are checking those marked rooms is because the marked rooms have been buffed a little bit, and they have had a tendency to have some streamer items in there because the loot has been buffed. So there is a little bit of a, you can find antique axes in there. If you can find a red rebel, then you can find an antique axe. If you can find other stuff that's in like the fate, like a pestily mask and things like that, it means a smoke can be there. And we didn't find any of those in said mark rooms just yet, but I feel like Tarkov is one of those things that you only find it if you're not looking for it. So I'm assuming that the locations that we were looking was just an unlucky roll that time. We're just going to be doing the things that are going to give us the best possible rolls. And that's kind of what we're focused on. So let's get everything else wound up and down. We are still driving for our level. We're driving for elite hideout management so we can get the extra slots for that. So we want to keep our crafts rolling. Get that dropped in there. Probably just going to carbon copy literally everything that we have the availability to, like just run some more sugars. It's not like we don't need moonshines. Well, then we got to talk about, I guess that's the other thing too. So with Cord Breach coming up, it means that there's going to be the ability to feel like it's a wipe again. So we did have it brought up in the Discord, just not anybody pushing, but just asking the honest question, which I was prepared for, is what are the chances of us getting a PvE wipe to start this over again? And the reality is I'm not against it. Like maybe we'll do a memberships goal or a subs goal or something for me to get the restart, like the vibe to get the restart done. I just wanted to try and get my terminal savior ending before we did any of that. Like after we clap the Kappa, after we've done everything else that we've done, including like getting down the boat and getting down the rest of the stuff with the Black Division. I didn't want to be so hasty to re-pull the trigger and start over again. But again, if it's something that more people that are watching are interested in watching us kind of start over and get after it, I'm down with that. I've got absolutely no qualms about just hitting the reset button and starting from scratch. My intention was to try to get just a little bit further into Lightkeeper and into things like that. Again, 100% not against it. Gonna be clear on that. But let's it says we've got one more. Ooh, cultist. What did you give me? What did you? The gift is bestowed. What? I am still unsure how this thing works. Like, I know everybody else has been playing since, like, you know, religiously since 1.0 came out, but I am super confused because, like, we have all the things in the game that I could possibly want, right? Like, realistically. But I still feel like stuff just keeps popping up. Like, what is this? What BP ammo is that, anyway? I don't even know. Okay, so easy rotation for this one has been we are going to run a scav, then we're going to run our PMC. PMC is decked, so we're good there. The best case scenario for what's been happening, especially with this boss event, is for us to run in, check and see what the scav's got on it, do a factory run. Doesn't matter if we have the run through or not. Unless we find an item that we need, the run through doesn't matter. So for those of you guys that are unfamiliar with factory, you load in, you get to offices, you get to third floor, you get out. Right now, Tagilla is actively lurking around every single raid that we're doing. So we obviously have to be a little bit more careful with that because there has been many times now where Bags, who has 6 scav rep, has found Tagilla and then heard the footsteps in the distance, which was me running past, and then just continues to say run because Tagilla tags on me, but he won't kill Bags because he's over level 6. We are going to definitely need to prioritize some more of those car extracts because I am tired of running away from the bosses when I'm on a scav. We don't scav very much on PvE, but for the sake of this event, sometimes scavs spawn with just the easy win items that we're looking for, so it's well worth it. This time, that did not happen. Dorms 220 is there. No. I am not getting clapped.
Catch this, you bitch! Take this, motherfuckers!
Curious how you're not dead, brother. Are there just a lot of PMCs on here right now? I'm gonna run out of ammo before these PMCs are all dead. Oh god, I am actually gonna run out of ammo. What am I sitting on? Okay, so chances that we sneak behind the other guy who's... Okay, well, that scav didn't shoot me. Thank God. Come on. No. Definitely not better than that.
Нет никого.
Don't do it, nerds. Checking for the axe. These guys are notorious for having some of the other...
Сука, ёбнули нашего! Прямо берцы! А ты петуха!
Definitely would rather be using that M4. Gonna be really upset if I find out one of those was a scav. Wait, no, stags work. That won't. Okay, also now have nade. There are a ridiculous amount. Oh god, he has a helmet. I think that's the not fake fast MT? Yes. Okay. What did the rest of this dragon egg have on? Okay, don't need either of those. Fine. Okay, let's make sure. So the scavs are not shooting me right now. That something else shooting.
Чё ты где? Стрелялся нахуй!
Scavs are still not shooting me. This was an incredible amount. Oh, dope. Definitely take the beta. There's an incredible amount of PMCs. Oh, that man had a Val. Okay. Okay. Still alive. This was 1-2. My God. RFB in trash shape? Yes. RFB in serial trash shape. Not hearing the breathing of doom. Oh. I get this guy too? Good God. Alright, so considering I didn't get a chance to warm up or anything, I'm not unhappy with the first raid looking like this. I'm very confused as to why they were all legitimately in the exact same spot. Okay, let's check our safes. We got the experience that we need, plus some. Okay, that was a scav. I don't hear Mr. Heavy Breathing Man, which is good. Probably a cat. Yeah, whatever. Just stuff to sell. Gas analyzer is not something that we need. So the whole point of this scav rotation would be just to get in and get the pre-rendered stuff that we have. See if we can get a couple of PMC kills, which mission accomplished there. Check the couple of places that we have for loot that are in factory. Not many, but there is some, right? Oh boy, how many left? Three! Three, Monka. Are you in Discord? I didn't even see if you were in Discord. That's my bad, bro. Still need 3. We're just doing the loop. First scav. Checking factory. Scav went really well. Not gonna lie there. Take the rubles. We're good there. All right, and out. Really simple. Strategy, super simple. So we're just getting in, doing the factory loop. If we get a couple of PMC kills, big awesome, because it should, and last time I said this and it didn't work out that way, but we get more rep for every one of the scavs that those USECs punish. About to leave. I'll be still on when you get back. I was waiting for Bags to jump in and say something too. But, so, yeah, 6 PMCs. As long as they pose a threat to the, or they do damage to the other scavs on the map, you get a specific percentage of experience for helping scavs, right? I need none of this stuff. My inventory is a mess. I had no want, need, or concern to try to keep any of this stuff, but we will keep the money. We don't need their trash ammo. We will keep that good AFAC, and the rest of this is going to the scavs. Shoot got to, yeah, almost 300K. Successful exfil, overall fence reputation change 0.01. That means we didn't give those guys enough chance to go and start poking scavs. Perfectly fine with that. We'll just take the 0.01 because God knows the last couple of times I've had to defend myself against Tagilla, all I did was completely liquidate all of my fence rep. So in the efforts to try to get that back, we are going to focus on looking for car extract today a little bit more. All right, scav down. We are going to sneak a quick peek. I'm just waiting for this thing. Why does he have like a 40x scope on a Taz? Okay, we'll deal with that later. We definitely are just kind of like sneaking a peek to see if one of those items is on our character. Streets has been hands down the most lucrative for us to get around, look for all the things, get all the things. If we want to mix some things up, we were going after Kalante and going after just game until Kappa. I'm gonna try, but I have a speech I have to record tonight before 9 o'clock and get it turned in. So I've got from the 4 o'clock window when we actually got started until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then I need to record that 10-minute speech, get that turned in, and then I'll probably keep trying to push for Kappa stuff. So that's tentatively my plan. Big, huge sorry to the Final Fantasy guys that were waiting for some more Rebirth today. We just know that Kappa is going to be the next update that they do. This version of Kappa goes away, so it's kind of like my cutting edge for this right now. And we don't want the missed out on it vibe at all. And yeah, if my boss wouldn't probably end up in my front yard throwing rocks at the side of the house because I called off, I would consider it because I would like it that much. Also, my vacation's in like 2 weeks. So we're going to have plenty of cord breach time. I just want to... I should be able to find these items. I say that, but again, for those of you guys that watch this in the future, or even today, you think we're going to get it? Leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys actually think it's going to happen or not. And just so you guys on the YouTube side see that, for the memberships, if we get gifted memberships up at that number 10 mark for today, that will instantly put me and whoever else is with us, whether it be Monka, whether it be Bags, into an icebreaker run. And because it is a channel subscription, channel membership hype thing, because that's the case, we don't just get to stop at the helipad. We have to try to push all the way through Wedge and get to the end of the boat. So it is feet to the fire, go get it, son, that kind of thing. Be around 7:38-ish your time. Man, hurry up. Work schmurk. He says after he talks about the fact that he's got to go to work tomorrow. It's day one. The way finance works, there's a limited amount of days at the beginning or the end of the month that aren't super, super important. So, all right. Streets, gonna hit all the money spots, hit every duffel bag that we can. The baddie beer did come out of a duffel bag, so we are very much hoping that something else is also in a duffel bag. Gonna switch to full auto. We are close to the abandoned factory. We're gonna run this a little bit right first. What's going on here? Hey, there was a nade that went off right behind me. Where's the other ones? Was that Kaban's guards that were chucking nades at me from the other side? That's gnarly. All right, car's not up, so we know that's out. I see what you guys are shooting at. All right. Follow up. How? Okay, hold on. Reduce threat, then we'll search for things. Do it again. Oh, he is doing it again. Okay, ow! Okay, got that down. Got the green stim. Where is this guy? What is happening right now? Please get me behind a car or something. Okay. The physical barrier is not working for me. We are become potato. Stop the bleeding. Thank you. Propital and ETG, no problem. Fix our brakes. Okay, why did all of these just get, like, super, super, super aggro? Okay. I'm not being pushed, so let's put a limb back on. I'm not bleeding. Get some HP back. Thing is, like, you don't even know if you're just getting destroyed by an RPD scav at this point because all of them are running around with massive kits. Please be the other leg. Thank you. There's no way I get out of this. Give me 160. To safety. Yeet.
Watch in Chicago. What the fuck? It's fucking famous, man. Fox 32 Chicago. Fucking Luke.
Nice. Stop swearing. If I can't do it, you can't do it. Dickhead.
Oh my god.
All right. We're kind of pinned down. Again, I don't know if those were scavs. Me and Bags have noticed the last couple of days the scavs have been swarming big time. We did make it out of the... Slow walker left. I spent a lot of time in this room when scavs are super aggro. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but okay, need to chill out. I think the PMC threat's behind us. Let's just put Humpty Dumpty back together again, get repacks, and we'll start pushing back out. Didn't expect, excuse me, the raid to start off that aggro, if I'm being 100% honest, but it is streets, can happen anytime. I also could have switched to single fire and not shot like an idiot. All right, let's get that 60 loaded. Get these repacks done. Also, second thing to point out, I've been doing a lot of duos and been running a lot of raids with Lunka, with Bags. So it's been like at least 2 people. Sometimes I forget the entire different feeling that comes from Tarkov when you're in just a solo situation. It hits different. All right, one more mag here. I'm pretty sure that first explosion we had behind us was crossfire from Kaban's guards. I think we were getting grenade launchered, and I didn't know it because I was focusing down the road at those guys fighting each other. 100% almost got. I feel like that's real. They tore up that tier 6 too. Even with better weapons, they're still firing pretty trash ammo, so lucky me. Usually I would stand in there and just try to win the fight, but for the fact that they could be firing RPD or they could be pushing out, you know, a lot more bullets per second for that. All right. Let's half and half this, what we're supposed to be doing here. We know we're looking for duffel bags, and we know there's a lot of them on streets. So let's start with the duffels. We know there's a few in here in the real estate building. All right. Again, the 3. The antique axe, the smoke baklava, the baddie beard. We did have the baddie beard and then met our end thanks to a magbuck scat. I guess I have to take your pros with life. I don't want the rest of your crap. Ah, yeah. Real glad he didn't get a shot off. That VPO would have hurt. No, no. Take the Vaz. At this point, we're checking scav pockets. Ooh, yes. Magic peas. Blessed run. I love that I was playing with the SR-25 so much that I thought that that was a really good idea to just try to trade shots with them with my short boy M4 platform when it did not have the reach out and touch that it needed. Because I've been playing at distance for a minute with the SR-25, that's instantly what my brain thought was a wonderful idea. It was not. All right, where are they? Ain't no shot, they're all dead. Where was I fighting these guys behind? Ah. Just an AK-74N. I'll be on in like 30, 40 minutes. Okay. Just let me know, Bags, and I'll get in Discord. Just rocking that Anna. We are going to utilize those grenades big time. I'm going to take his headset. We are out of healing, so we're going to see if... Yes. Yes. There we go. All right, let's find the rest of these guys. There's another duffel bag. We're 100% on duffel bag watch. Weapons parts aren't something that we're watching for. Are these just scavs? Dog. Why are scavs good right now? What is this? Give me your food. Alright, where are the other ones? Respirator, hard no. Duffel bag again. Also no there. Not a duffel bag. Another Vaseline. At least I can make stuff with that. All right. Back to the loop I was talking about. All right, it doesn't appear to me... Although that door is open. Also more duffel bags in here. One of the biggest reasons why we've been focusing so much on just running streets to try to find these items is because, again, it's just the sheer amount, right? The volume by what you can find. The items that we're looking at specifically can be in wooden crates. They can be in duffel bags because, I mean, again, like everybody who plays this game knows you could find literally anything in a duffel bag. You could find stuff that doesn't make sense. That should physically be in a duffel bag like a tank battery, but it would definitely be in a duffel bag because that's just how Tarkov works. So checking every single duffel bag is of utmost importance. Ooh, yeah, go fast, drank. Go fast, drank. Dump that in. All right, what we got here? And also, if you guys are tuning in, if you're one of the folks that did get one of those gifted subs, if you guys saw, or gifted memberships, if you saw who that came from, please do me a favor, speak up. Give those guys a huge thank you. They are probably still in chat. I know Pelopaz, Steve, and a few of the other guys are in there watching. They are personal friends of mine. That's what kind of started the gifted war there in the beginning. But I think a couple of them might be making an early dinner today because they just got off the golf course and they're probably pretty hammered. So you guys do stop by because you got one of those, please be sure to thank those gentlemen in the chat. And if you got one from me, hey, welcome. Always a pleasure to bring more people into the community. And if you are interested, we do have... Whoa, okay. We do have Tarkov content that releases Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Central Standard Time. Our RPG content releases on Saturdays at noon, and our dog shorts, which are way more popular than anything else that I do because people like dogs more than they like humans, are every Sunday at noon. So if any of that stuff sounds like it works for you or something you're interested in, it's all right here on the channel. No duffel bag there. All right, this leads us to objective point number 1. Is the abandoned factory. I just heard a rotate. Not hearing anything there. All right, first mark room. Jutting it down. All right. The bayonet's in here, so we know that the axe is at least an option. Drill, no. A double bayonet, super unlucky, dude. What did you just queue on? FMJ. Oh, come on. Is the first one just going to be straight up Duke? The answer is yes. Wow. Okay. So the marked rooms have gotten better. That's not to say that every single marked room is actually good. That is turbo bad, but... All right, first one out the way. There was, like, nothing good in that game. Wow. Gonna hug right here. Get to our second objective. Which is the safe. Take them both, and the relax room, because we still have one charge from last time on there. So there was a time, for those of you that might not have been around for a minute, there was a time when this specific room used to be the have to hit at the end of every Streets run. Regardless of on PvE or PvP, you had to stop here because there was always at least the wonderful ability to find like a ridiculous amount of streamer items and some moonshines in here. That has, okay, so as I'm literally saying that, they're showing up, but I do want to point out, see, there's a Tamate too. Maybe Nikita heard us. You used to find just rare loot in here. Moonshines, Bitcoins. It was never like you'd walk in and it was like hitting, I don't know, black on the lab where you just knew you were going to churn money. But there was at least always a bunch of streamer items that were in here every single time. Now, last couple times we came in, I feel like maybe I'm eating my own words, because we're seeing more of that stuff. But earlier on in the wipes, this used to be the place to try to get into so you could get, what is it? Living high is not a crime items. Like that was specifically the type of items that you would find in these rooms. And it was wonderful. It'd always be a couple moonshines and okay, so this is an unnatural relax room because I have found a lot of the exact things that I just got done telling you guys out loud that we used to find them and now they're showing up on my screen. So maybe Nikita heard us and has decided to make a couple of changes for this room, but the loot spawns were just absolutely atrocious for quite a while. I check this one too. Yes. Like you, oh, okay. Useless levels of why did we even come here? Obviously, that's not the case this time. There is a lot of loot here. And usually, like, the Veritas picks or the Bitcoins would be... I'm going to take that clock even though I don't need it. Another Desmond disc? Come on, bro. Dude, what is this? Desmond just showed up in Relax Room and left his EP everywhere? Like, what's going on? Also, I probably shouldn't talk trash. That guy is extremely good at Tarkov. My bad, Desmond. Love you. We'll be playing PvP soon. I shouldn't be trash talking anyone. All right, down to our Dej body. So the rotation here, probably the smart one, is always to check for Bloody Key. So Bloody Key is going to be at the... Okay, so it's not going to be there, but it can be. Bottom floor of Mall Klimov, so we're going to head that direction. Normally I would run through MVD, but I really don't want to catch a bullet inside of my... Oh, okay, is that a... Ah! That is bait. That is such bad bait. I don't think it's at the street corner, though, so I don't think it's in Kaban's line. You know what? It's our first actual raid of the day. Let's just go find out. We'll just find out. No, I think this is good. Common is good. Oh, yes, that is. Also take it a BT. Also take it a Magic Peas. See, there's a Lupos. Wow, Rivals Armband? I haven't seen one of those in a minute. I want you in there. Because we like the purple armband. Okay, cool. Didn't get shot looting that. Rivals Armband, huge. Style points 1,000. All right, next objective is going to be the ground floor of the mall, which is right in front of us, right up there. Klimov's at. All bosses are up on all the maps that they can be up on, so we know that Kaban is up and we know that Kalante's up. I really don't have anything that is, in the case of the items that we're looking for, that I would be upset losing. But I also very much don't like losing to Kaban. Where? Oh, what? I really, really don't like dying to Kalante. Oh. My god, I'm seeing things. For real, bro? Ooh, Yusek got. Now we're going to find out the hard way if his guys upstairs are aggro.
мне, служивый!
Do it, dog. Okay, sounded like a scav. Didn't shoot like one. Anger. Oh my god, I'm a freaking no chest again. This is not how the first raid of the day was supposed to go, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, so we can't take another tick of damage with a blacked out chest. I'm sure that front plate is just gone now. Yeah, of course. We can't put the chest back on. I get it. Okay. All right, that means we are 100% not sticking around to find out how this goes. Sewer River, right back where we came from. Right back up the stretch. Take what we've got. Take our W. Refill all the stims that we used. Check for bloody key without getting clapped in the face. Blood key unreal. Check Dedge scout. What's the chance that I'm leaving a full corn behind? 0? Yep.
Вот он!
Do it, dog. That's what I thought. All right. I'll get trashed to Kalante guards before I end up got. Back to Sewer River, take our W. Didn't even make it to check 13, but we are at the part where if a scav happens to sneeze on our towards our midsection, we just fall over. So we're not going to do that. I know my energy's bad. Shut up. I don't have a torso.
Shit! I'm hurt!
If we can get that stamina bar to full, I'm fairly positive that we are going to be able just to one sprint it into Sewer River. Not halfway, but man, our PMC is... The energy deplete there is rough. I think we make it. By the power of the SJ6. Oh, yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Didn't find any of the items we were looking for, but came out with a lot of healing. Let's just put it that way. Bunches of healing. So much healing. All right. We were not looking to come out of there the size of a U-Haul, but that's just kind of how it worked, and I'm not going to be upset about that. I guess. Okay, we start the process over again. I'm going to jump into Discord because Bag said that he was going to be lighting up Tarkov here in just a second. So we're going to jump in there into the stream chat. Bags can see what's going on. Okay, USEC, Bear. All of that bleeding was from that early unlucky run-in with all of those scavs and also the PMCs. Not all of them died. For some reason, what are we saying? Oh, it's BP. See, that dude was talking trash like a scav. If I'm getting lit up with BP, that was Kalante's guard. Nice sleight of hand. Also, I'm pretty sure I hit him with 17 bullets. Like, close. All right, let's do the empty. How's our... Yeah, take the magic piece. Definitely dunk on that. Do we have a hydration option? Yes, the ice creams. Just crank one of those. All right, let's dump these out. Like, we came out with a lot of stuff. We just... These aren't the drones. These aren't the drones we're looking for. Essentially. All right, let's get a repack of the stuff we 1000% are going to be repairing. Okay, no. It's time to change the info. Yeah, it's time. It's time to change the M4. We are starting to run out of spaces to put things, but that's okay. We can get that done. Let's I know I've got another M4 in hideout somewhere. We don't want the MOA hit that we're gonna take from trying to run that thing. I probably should be selling all of this stuff that I don't freaking need. Put the AS Val in there. We will be going back to that pretty thing. The Val's nice. Let's start there. We have the asset for that. We can also sell the blink. Why do I keep this stuff? What is the matter with me? Hideout. I know that we've got an M4 that's not this bad. I just don't know if it's like all that great. Let's put it that way. Enter. Enter. It's a 308. That's also a 308. Transfer items. Take that back. We do. Dude, that SR is gross. So we do not. We require. Oh, there's a stock M4. That hundoed? I think that's hundoed. I think we can just... Can we just take the receiver and then just use that?
Meowdy.
Hello. Take off the carbine. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Put that back on there. Not the wrist. Oh. That's just because that won't fit. Oh. That off. We need the... The wrist 9.5. And the ARE.
Booting up turkey.
Okay.
One sec. We got a yap with somebody on the phone.
Okay. What are we missing here? The ARE. Okay, so we've broken down a majority of that to a place where I feel relatively comfortable just doing the edit build. We know here for the handguard that we can go with... There, that'll work just fine. We know we've got the Fortis already. Pistol grip for this one should be our skeletonized. We have the TD. Is that what we had? PD Skelly. Those are the ARE. Yeah. Then that gross backside. Bigger dumper there. At least the blue. NF30. NF30. Yes. Go with the Razor? Because why not? Is that everything? Ignore that, because we could just come right in here. We don't even need the A2 on that one. Because we have the Grawl right there. The only reason why I can't pluck that is because, yeah, right there. There it is. There it is. Yes. Okay. We have made serious progress. Okay. So next step of this is going to be jumping into our scav just to burn the scav again. Just so you guys are maybe tuning in for the first time. They're like, oh my God, why is he playing with his gun? Okay, so there's a reason. We're just trying to set up for the next raid, obviously. We do want to get rid of some of these gun parts and some of the extras that we have just kind of kicking it here. And some of the weapons that we're just not going to use. Or, again, the golden rule when it comes to Tarkov PvE is if you can straight up buy it, don't hold it. Like, just don't. You can think about it, but just don't do it. I'm going to use that. Because you are just going to make yourself have inventory issues like the one you're seeing on the screen if you get into the bad habit of just holding things. All right, Ragman, I need you to help me make some money back too. I don't know why I have that. What's going on there? Don't need the John B's. I literally kept those just for the sole purpose of selling them because, again, corn's like 83K. What are we talking about? All we're doing, keep it moving. Run through those. Yeah. Good. There. Next, the therapist. Just gonna clean up a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna get too absorbed in the Tetris because it's very easy to do that. So we're just gonna knock some of the stuff off of our that's just an easy 261K there. The rest of these, again, we have everything else turned in for collectors, so we know exactly what we can and can't get rid of. I all of a sudden ran into a lot of fuel, and I'm unsure how that happened so quickly. Because I was pretty out of it not long ago. For that guy, too. All right, magic. Freaking button. Yes. All right. Space. No shot. Okay. Good there. We could jump this down a little bit more, be a little more effective, but for the time being, I'm very happy with where we're at here. Let's sort that out that direction. Line those up. Just play Tetris to save space. Baby Tetris. Not real big man, big boy Tetris, but baby Tetris. That's what we're doing right now. Just making effective use of the locations that I have at my availability. A little bit of shuffle and never hurt nobody, and bang. There we go. I have the whole bottom section for that. Good, in a good spot. Now, the AVS is torn all the way to hell. So great news, I am tired of getting shot and having to feel any of that. So we have a secret weapon stored just in case this was something that was going to happen. Very super secret weapon, very super secret tech. It is called This Be Black Division armor. And we are 100% going to stop messing around. Load this bad boy up. Gonna get the charisma points for repairing that tier 6 plate that's in the kill a armor. Did snag a legendary and drop on that bad boy. Okay, now I feel a little bit more comfortable. We're good on ammo, a little bit heavier, but I don't care. And probably hands down the best armor in the game, best armored rig in the game, ready to rock and roll. All right, we're good there. Sorry, that took literally insanity amounts of time to get all of that done, but I feel like now we have a brand new M4 platform that we can burn up. Brand new chest rig that will help us not be killed by all the shooting. Pop that off. Jump in here. Bags on a phone call. We'll burn a scav. I want to find out why that Taz looks like that. Oh, you're back? Okay. Man, bags of it. All right. Into the factory so I can find out what the whole purpose was of putting this scope on this Taz.
I killed a PMC with one of those Tazes the other day.
My first one of the stream was 6 PMCs. I spawned, you know, right like adjacent to that middle section, right on the other side of the go downstairs with the silos that like the normal position where Tagilla would spawn around the connex and the wall, and then looking towards like the side that where gate zero's at. I was like right in between that middle section to take you upstairs and the wall. And there's 6 PMCs right in front of me. Like through the fence, just already opening fire. And I was like, okay, all right, cool.
Cool game, cool game.
Mm-hmm. Taking a sneak peek just ahead of time here. Yeah, okay, this guy's Taz was a serious thing. Bags is gonna kill everything. With that kit and factory, everything's dead.
Mm-hmm.
All of it nondescript. Keter, bunch of grenades. All right. Started downstairs. Let's start on a good side. Did I just hear Ube already? No. Oh my god, why? Oh, this isn't a variable scope either. Good god. Alright. You guys know the loot. Oh, large lion. Hello. Just gonna check our downstairs. If anybody rushes, we can, I guess, make them slightly uncomfortable with the Taz. Storm 203. No bags there. There's bags there. Gonna run upstairs while Bags is assessing the situation and check the other safe. No! 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 Oh, he's swinging! Oh, he's swinging! Oh, he's swinging! I went the wrong door. He's still coming. I believe in you, Scav. Gate 5. Hiding from Tag. He was literally at the top of the steps.
Tag is in office, 3rd floor. I'll follow him around.
He's vanished.
I haven't vanished. Chances that I killed this guy with a Taz?
Gil is just staring at me. Yeah, he's 3rd floor offices.
I got him with a Taz. hell? Why did you not shoot me?
He's tags on Sky Bridge. Going down.
No, no, no! I refuse! Oh god!
Tag's chasing those shots.
No! No, Tagilla. No. No. Is that you up there or is it Tag?
That's me up there. Tag? Where did Tag go? Oh,
Right there!
he is. I think he's running away.
No, he's not. He's right in front of me.
That's me.
Oh, that's you? Okay. Okay, the augmented's not going to help me. Chances of finding better heals.
I dropped another cheese on you. I don't know where Tag ran off to.
I need. Oh my god. I'm without a leg. That's the problem. Did you spawn with painkillers by chance?
No.
I've got an augmented. I'm pretty sure that doesn't count.
No. I have an idea. One sec.
Hold on, there's another PMC right here. Maybe he's got some Rob Halford painkiller. I'm also right next to the med tent, so I can just check the med tent.
That's where I got that cheese. Found another cheese.
Because I found an AFAC. Good there. I just need a painkiller to get to it. Get out of here. Med tools. What are my options to get out of here? Gate 3, camera bunker door, office window. That sounds awful to Gilla E.
Just ripping a PMC apart. Different steps though. Oh shit. Tegilla. You're so fucked.
Yeah. The disadvantage of Taz. Thanks, Tag. Hey, I did get, because I didn't get the kill on Tagilla, I did get 0.04 for killing those PMCs.
Want me to just send
We'll take that all day, every day.
this?
I'm leaving. Hey, Tag's back in office again.
Nice. He's got to have like a bleed from his head.
Probably not.
Everything just violently ripped off of his face shield. Probably. Let's go this route. We've been needing quite a bit of healing lately, so All right, we'll give Bags a second to get out of that factory. We are going to snoop our next scav. Oh, he's got the hat on. Looks like he's got a DRD on too. As soon as you don't need something in Tarkov, the second you don't need it. Also, streets first. Well, I guess second, because somehow I made it out of that last one. After trading fire with the cheeky breaky that wasn't actually a cheeky breaky upstairs top of mall. Because when we got out, he had shredded me with BP, and I was like, oh, you weren't a scav, liar. Struts of Tarkov.
I'm ready to go.
Perfect. I did burn my last relax key, and relax key is like, again, we just saw that there was nothing but streamer items in the relax room the last time we went in there, so that's still in play. Bags has the I am going to actually kill everything on the map kit on, so that's good. These are large wins. So, game plan for this, depending on where we spawn in, I like to talk this stuff over just so you guys know exactly what the mentality is for this. We are trying to hit any and all of the green, long equipment crates, but also we're trying to hit every single duffel bag that we're aware of on the map. Now, we know, just like we saw in the last one, those bayonets were on the ground. We're seeing bayonets, we're seeing multi-tools, we're seeing the taigas. We know that the antique axe can spawn in marked rooms, and we're aware that's the case. The smoke baklava and the batty beard are more than likely going to come from either scavs that we've killed and they have it on them, or they're going to come out of duffel bags. So those are high priority. The relax room, like I just stated, had a bunch of streamer items. So if we find the key in the firm and we can run over and check that too, that loop would go abandoned factory, relax, up the front, check for bloody key, because you never know. It could be there, and the chance of having a couple of marked room keys from just one use of that sounds awesome. We also have check 13, which would be over on the other side. So if we're going over to check for the relax key first and we spawn over at, like, let's say construction or something, we would make our way up to that section, try to find the relax key, have that when we loop back around. That would send us up and over to check 13, cutting up to check the duffel bags that are along the front side back towards mall, and wrapping around the entirety of the outside of the map to get up to abandoned factory, the relax room. And there are a number of duffel bags and other storage containers around that outside running back towards cinema, which usually ends us up near one of the extracts, car extract, which I do need to focus on, or the abandoned house or sewer river up on that side. So that's kind of the same loop, but it all depends on where we spawn. So if we spawn on the location where we have been, most of the time that could change the strategy around just slightly. And we spawned literally in what? Why would it do that?
Lante probably didn't spawn on this side then. It's probably an MVD if we're spawning here.
I would imagine. Houston, we have a problem. Oh my god, I can't get rid of the rail. Oh, help. God. I may have forgot one important facet of my M4. We're gonna aim the general area of where we think we need something to die, and then hope that the bullets go there. Alright.
Oh man.
We just I am truly the gift that keeps on giving with these raids, guys. My bad. Alright. So I don't actually have to shoot at something. Alright. I am going to flip the script. You alright, dude? No, that's a sniper. No. Oh, I can't see you anyway. Never mind. All right, we're gonna start in Pinewood. Got a laser, so at least I can hip fire if I need to. One of the places I've kind of not been checking as much, and I probably should have, is actually running through Pinewood. A lot of the stuff that we've found in the past, or are more or less... Oh god, those shots are... Is that coming from up here?
Maybe. Near you. He took me arm away.
But running through the Pinewood for some of the chance of, like, the, suitcase spawns is not a terrible idea. God knows we're gonna have to literally be, like, right in front of something to make it die, because I can't actually aim for a headshot, but... That's the Boreas quest. But these plastic suitcases can have some of the stuff that we're looking for as well. Wherever that guy is, he is locked onto you because he keeps screaming about it. But a majority of this, the static dead bodies are going to be kind of a big thing here, because I think most of the time when I've found, especially the baddie beard that's come off of static dedge, or out of the aforementioned duffel bag, which is just good at everything. Just gonna make our way through. And honestly, I've found more duffel bags, I think, more graphics cards during this. Oh, brother, what you want? You down the road? Good, I can't aim down sights to get you anyway. Stand by. Just looking for... Okay, I think we might be out of luck here for the rest of these. Okay, our current predicament, we kind of need to get... towards check. Gonna have to do some backtracking, it looks like.
Oh, I'm still laughing about that.
I am the best Tarkov player.
Oh, man.
It's even more funny, like, looking at it when I'm not aiming down the sights and realizing that I could have noticed how bad of a mistake I was making if I'd paid attention. Alright, duffel bags. Oh, best item in the game. Let's go. The fact that I can't take the front sight off in the raid makes this even better. I am stuck like this. Actually, hold on. What I can do, so I can actually shoot this thing... Oh, it's so... still so bad. God dang it. Sometimes the stupid hurts, guys. Like a lot. Alright. More duffel bag. Please stop giving me clocks. So some PMCs died over here. We did at one point in time need the Danex key, but we no longer need the Danex key. Otherwise, we would be rooting through.
MVD is clear.
Alright, so we know where Bags is.
Oh, Mr. BP Haber.
Don't cry. Bro, you dead. Alright, hearing some rat-a-tat-tap this way. We are going to skillfully beeline towards check 13. May the power of my little blue laser compel me. And as always, if you guys are enjoying the content or this is the first time that you have seen this ugly mug on YouTube, what's going on, guys? I'm DJ Soundstorm. Used to be a Chicago producer and house DJ. And now I work in finance and go to school full-time. And sometimes I get to stream. We've been trying to make it pretty consistent on streaming at least once a week. Usually on Saturday or Sunday, depending. And we alternate between Escape from Tarkov and our RPGs with that stream. If you guys are interested in this type of still Escape from Tarkov content, dog shorts, because my dogs are way more popular on the interwebs than I am, and or RPGs, new and old. That is the content that we do here. And I do still make music. I just do not DJ at the capacity of like traveling somewhere and doing the DJing. You guys can check the new tracks that we have out and available on SoundCloud. And next couple of days after close on Spotify too, because I'm making sure that all of those are in both places. It's just a close week, so I didn't really have time. Always check the cache. I guess we could just take that to sell that. All right. Check 13. You're going to have an antique axe. I'm unsure what my PMC just did right there, but okay. What are you getting stuck on, brother? There we go. All right, so doors are hard. Always check your coats. Good there. Survey says, let exit. All right, so start with money, I guess. Doc's case is also pretty huge. We're going to pick up the vector just so we can see if there's anything underneath of it. Mark 17 we're going to pick up as well, just so we can see what's underneath of it. That Quake Maker under that DML. Hard drive. Meh. I hear scavs outside, and I need them to go away because I can't see past my freaking front sight. All right, not terrible there. We are going to dump that. We are going to unload, check and see what was inside. Nope, also dumping that. I'm interested in those weapons platforms, but we are going to move that LEDX down to the safe location. Throw that Doc's case in there as well. All right. Okay. Huh. All right, the power invested in a hip fire. We're going to try to go find the relax key. Shut the door behind us because we heard scav noises. All right, start with a duffel bag. Xeno, don't need. Green bat, nice, but don't need. All right, gonna check the locations. But our key could spawn. I do not need that. I hear feet outside. Okay, nothing there. Oh, sugar. Take that all day, every day. Here as well. Ridiculous amount of food on the map right now, Nikita. Not mad, just don't. Like, we go to Goshen for food. Alright, checking for the relax key and its usual spawn locations. Hear an airdrop close. Definitely scavs up in front of the building. I don't know if I'm even gonna go that way, if I'm being honest. M parts, blood set, any of that. Let's check for our key. That is a CPU fan. That is not key. That's a magnet. That's not key. Fixed spawns. Bags has these things specifically numbered. I usually do not, so it just kind of ends up in me running around looking at all the locations where I remember that I may have found it one time or another. That is a new juice. We're fine with that. Check it in the book. Looking on table. I thought it could spawn near the pig. Not there. We checked the wee lad. For his wee lad. Being the skelly man. No. Alright, wrench and clean. There, no. Not there. Nothing by chicken. More food. USB. All right. Helix there, going into the last room. Can be in here. It was not. Cats. Pro kill. We're finding a lot of stuff. Like, something I'm not going to take away from. Grease is, no, I don't think we're getting it this time. All right, what is our get out of here's? Collapsed crane, crash site, Klimov. Okay, so we've got Klimov. I should not go this way. We're going to go to... another scav. Check these containers in here. Juice up. Bags is kind of doing a deep dive on the other side of the map right now.
Yeah, I'm in relax.
Nice. Tool set
Unpacking
in there.
trillion ammo.
Okay, Roscoe, good boy. Snousage. There's a stash.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the Mazzoni here.
Ha! I'm really happy that worked. Okay. Need your apple juice, don't need your PS. Oh, not terrible ammo. Finish that load. I think these guys are running around with 100 rounders. It's like it's almost worse than, I'm not gonna say worse than a shotgun scav because I was ruined by one, but they got 100 rounds to shoot. Look at the ADAR. God. Okay. Oh, that is really hard to do. Oh, he had a crowbar. Okay. Oh. Thank God I've got elite metabolism, Nikita. All right, body central. More duffel bags. There. Keep a full 60 racked. MRE. All right, so we're over by crash site. We have the unfortunate misfortune of having that front sight on, so we can't actually see what we're shooting at. I'd make that sound like I didn't just do that to myself, but you guys know the story. So we're going to run down and check CONSEC. We've got crash site to get out. Shut. All right. Looks like a note of some sorts. It is a note of some sorts, it's just not lootable. That's a larger pen? It's okay. And graphics card. Oh, yo! Let's go! Hey, hey, I'm not cheating. I was being funny. But it's even funnier when it's real. Let's go.
Hacker
Let
man.
G card. Hacker man. God, could you imagine? Wait a minute. What's in this DE? I'll talk. Okay. Okay. Just run through here. Take a quick look at... I'll rock with that. Rock with that too. Eagle Nick. All right. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Everything else looks like we've got the important stuff anyway. Are we rocking for time? 17 minutes? Yeah. We'll let Bags finish. I'm going to get to crash site and chill just in case Bags runs across one of the items that we're looking for. Then we can synchronize, get out of here. Take a look at some more possible locations for some duffel bags. I forget what's back on this side, if I'm being honest. I don't ever come in a little place area.
I just need to check cinema duffels and then I'll be on my way.
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna check. Since he's checking cinema, we're gonna check barbershop.
How can I even do this? Too much goop.
Duffel bag, ja. Too much
Dump
goop.
that.
No such thing.
That.
Shattered mask, Saliwa. That's a Clint and some toothpaste on that side. Take a look in here just to take a look in here. Ooh, we're gonna take those meds though. Always focus mag drill. Now, while we're doing that, what's going on, guys? I'm DJ Soundstorm, Chicago producer and house DJ. Notice that when we stream a little bit longer like this, we try to do the introductions and just say hello a little bit more often so people know who I am, because most people are like, you know, everybody else on the internet, well, they'll show up and they'll be like, oh, who's this idiot and what's he all about? So I was a DJ for well over a decade. I still produce music. You guys can check that out on SoundCloud and on Spotify very soon. Some of the releases are up on Spotify, but not all of them are up on Spotify. So that'll be changing very, very soon. We get a chance to stream like, I don't know, usually like once a week. That's fake. Once a week, usually on Saturday or Sunday, but our release schedule for Tarkov content is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Central Standard Time. On Saturdays, it is our RPG Saturdays. You guys will see all of our content for us currently going through Final Fantasy VII's Rebirth. And after Rebirth, we're kind of getting ready for Revelation when that comes out, watching where that drops. Oh, actually not far. That's... Oh, it's back by the relax room key spawn. I check 13. Hard note. And yeah, you guys know how it goes. Everybody on YouTube is going to ask you the exact same thing. If you're liking the content, like, comment, subscribe. The alert bell is going to let you know when all of our content comes out, if it's something that you want to keep up with. And we have memberships available on YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing if we... pretty much all of our YouTube content for this stuff is like chronologically putting things in order for how we got to the point where you guys are seeing us struggle live. So you kind of see all the videos in order of what happened to get us there. We were focusing on trying to get our Kappa. That's what we're still trying to get with these last 3 items. And I would love in the comments, if you guys see this later, to let us know if you think we're going to get it done. I'm pretty sure that the entirety of Kappa is going to change after Chord Breach comes out. So we are kind of running a little short on time to get our Kappa done, I believe. So let us know in the comments. You guys think we're going to be able to pull it off? It's only 3 items. It's the Antique Axe. It is the Smoke Baklava. And it is the Batty Beard. Are the last items that we're looking for. We've had the Batty Beard already, but then we also had the misfortune of running into a shotgun scab with Magbuck. I was the sad. All right, we are at crash site. We're about to hit the 10-minute mark. Bags was just checking those last couple of duffels, so we are going to get out. And I'm going to fix this M4.
You extracting?
Yeah, why?
I have many search experience, but
Oh, okay.
it's
Oh, my
fine.
heart was about to break. I was so worried you were going to be like, I have the beard. Good raid. We're going to fix it to where we can actually shoot at things and see them this time. How I got those kills, I have no idea. And currently, you guys will see on the YouTube side of things. Over on Twitch, if you guys haven't noticed, there is a campaign going for the new badges. So watch time will get one of them, and subscriptions on Twitch will get the other. That badge is posted over on the Discord if you guys like to see a bigger picture of it. That's the new badge over on the Twitch side. And then alternatively, over on YouTube, we have new emotes. We have new membership badges for the amount of time that people have been subscribed to the channel or have been members of the channel, and we have a membership goal that is up. If we hit the 10 memberships that I believe is gifted, or the people that are just becoming members on the channel, then that will proc the little thingy thing that we have on the screen to go off. It should be somewhere, and that will instantly send me and Bags, or me, Bags, and Monka into a attempt at a full clear and icebreaker. If you guys want to ramp up the content, the option is there. And also check out the new emotes, because I literally got flagged for 3 of the emotes I tried to add, but for some reason Bags' actual face was perfectly fine by copyright law, so that's there now.
Yay.
So I can... I was like, I gotta put sausage in there because it's the one you use the most. And I was like, wait, are they gonna let me use his face? And I clicked it and I was like, huh. So the other Soundstorm ones that I use, it was like, nah, fam, there's a problem there. But your face is fine. The other, actually, my intellectual property was not. What is that? It's FMJ. I don't want FMJ. Blackout M62. RLPS. Pav 9. Let's just get some BCP FFJ going. Don't necessarily need some of the stuff that we're crafting in here, guys. We are just trying to keep the crafting table going. BCP FMJ, because we are getting really, really close to elite for hideout management, and that is kind of my goal. Still got a 28 on that FP filter, so we can chill on those for the time being. Still have the cultist circle going, still have the scav going. And our skills currently are the bottom to the bottom. We are level 48, so we're not too far off. Crafting is just a level behind that. We've actually gotten a lot of strength increase the last couple of days. Endurance is lacking. Large. Big large. All right, let's get this undone here. Should be one juice and we're good both ways. Yes. We'll keep that one. Unload. We did make some room earlier, so I'm not too worried about the hideout management right this second. I will be. Never takes too long. Gonna unload that Luger. Gonna repack our mags and make sure that we are ready to go. Pop that TE back in there. Jump that back up. Shouldn't have to repair. Yeah, because we didn't shoot the weapon. And let's fix this. All right. Works. Is the Nero is that the best one for recoil? That's the Ergo minus. Not the Phantom. The Aeronox, that was a -3 for horizontal recoil. Just was the Allen Tech is technically better than the Breaker. So Aeronox is -1, -3. -1, -2. -1, -2. The Vet is a plus. What about Aeronox? Yes. Fix me, please. Purchase. Yes. Back. Yes. 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 Back. Don't care about the unsaved changes. Throw that back on. Let's jump into the hideout. Just want to hear what this firing profile looks like. Sounds like. Yes, hear what it looks like. Y'all heard that correctly. Okay, that's disgusting. We are very happy with that. All right. Oh, Jesus. There. Letty and G card. Still, all things considered, great raid, because that was wonderful to run into those items. Not upset there in the slightest. Just really focusing on those Kappa items. So we didn't get shot. That's good. Didn't have to use a lot of ammo. That's also good. So that lines us up for the next edition of Run Away from Tagilla for about 4 or 5 minutes while we get out of here. Looks like I think that's a VPO. I think that's a VPO. So we do have some kill power to get some PMCs down. It has been at least like 200k almost every one of these scavs running in this to factory. Kill a couple of PMCs that happen to be in the area we're trying to get out. We have to be careful not to get jumped on by Tagilla, because he is up every single time. Bags will not get torn apart. I will, however. He is above 6 scav rep. Fence rep, I am not. So it's just a matter of avoid the boss that runs around and use a sledgehammer, kill as many PMCs as possible, take all their stuff, and then sell literally all of it at the end of the scav. It's actually been pretty lucrative. We made a lot more money off of that, oddly enough, because I'm such a terrible pack rat. Most of the stuff that we have for everything else is sitting in my inventory right now. So look like we have some. Oh, there's a beanie. Dude, there's so many streamer items just even looking at these. Dumb. All right, in the factory. Like the DR. I'm wearing the DRD. That's Tagilla's hat. You've got the cotton on.
Now this is the Dandies one.
Oh, the dandies. Okay. We got a Gingy. I do have large boy VPO, which will kill stuff if I tap it in the chest a couple of times. Tags and scavs are just ready for war. 2 grenades. He can stop a heavy bleed. He can heal himself. AK-105 is actually pretty disgusting in terms of the stuff that we're shooting at. Everything will die. All right. Same exact thing for factory every single time. I know people are probably tired of watching a scav factory, but watching me run away from Tagilla never actually gets old, I don't think, most of the time. But it's just the quickest loop for us to check the scavs, burn the scav, get out upstairs in offices after we get to that side, maybe score a little bit of PMC loot, and look into a couple of safes to see if we find one of the items that we're looking for Kappa. That's kind of where we're at with that. All right, we spawned in office. Do it, bro. I know you're in there. Come on.
I think I naded one too. Please make the jump. Okay. I definitely did nade one.
Bye. Let me see that slick. This is kind of what we're talking about, guys, just in terms of, like, just level up the kit just a little bit. Gonna grab that weapon just for something else to sell. A couple of grenades. Got the Gingy. I don't have healing, so we'll check his rest of his kit for said. Yes, that's what we're looking for. 4 that up. No, 4 that up. 5 that up. And because Tagilla's an asshole, we're going to grab the splint just in case. All right. So we have the experience that we need just to get out of here if we choose to do so. Going to check the lower angle here. Duffel bags should be at least 1 duffel bag in here. Come on, game. Come on, game. Also, no green case. Okay, well, the safe is here. And there's a rooster. Okay. Everything's getting kicked over in the room adjacent. There's cigarettes. Do not need darts. Gonna run upstairs. Gonna check the safe upstairs. Check the coats that are upstairs. Check the static Dedge Scavarino or PMC outside. We had nothing. Gonna check the other safe. Some Oosta. Check coats. Let me guess. Room 203. Nope, it's dire.
I found 2 room 203s.
They be everywhere. And just to make sure that we're not short on the experience, we're going to check these filing cabinets. When we were looking for the Danex key, we were checking every filing cabinet, and that was eating a lot of raid time. But since we got the key, I'm not 100% sure if the other stuff that we're looking for is going to be in filing cabinets. So we've been laying off the filing cabinets. There's another dorm 203 key. I am freaking psychic. Oh, nope. Just don't want to run into Tagilla, no matter what we do. All right, just checking for some possible duffel bag locations over on this side. Little med bag rummaging. Another coat. Another duffel bag. All right. Good game factory. I've had enough. Oh my god. I'm so glad that was you.
Dude, my scav is fucking dick. I found a redut on a static.
Oh god.
Well, I guess hold on, there's one more duffel I want to check that I'm pretty sure hasn't been touched by anything.
I will wait.
You gotta jump out the back window for it.
Kind of super important. Any opportunity that we have, not to get ahead of each other, just in case he finds something and it happens to be one of the 3 items we're looking for. Always a hope and a prayer.
One last container, and whiff.
Out the map. So like I said, story from yesterday, off stream, we were doing some street stuff and we happened to actually run into the Batty Beard, and I got the really unfortunate circumstance where I came out of that area, was headed towards where we were going to extract bags, was checking a couple more spots, and ran into a 2-stack of scavs, one of which had mag buck, and ended me with the item that I needed. So we have had the stuff that we need on our person, at least one of them for that matter, and it just didn't turn out the way that we needed it to. So that being the case, we're just going to keep pushing at it, keep looking for those. It is the antique axe. Do I need any of this? Actually, no, I do not. Please sell all of it. The antique axe, the Batty Beard, and the smoke baklava are the target. And all we can do is just keep after it, keep resending. And streets has kind of just been it, guys. The other places that we could go, the bosses and the stuff that we have to deal with just is not as high a value as being able to run around and check everything that's on streets. And if I gotta be honest, it doesn't feel terrible just running around and literally trying to loot everything, because that's on streets, that's really satisfying. Like, because there's so many things that you can check on streets. There's nice little, I don't think so. 1 for 400? My brother in Christ, what are you talking about? Well, that's such a bait.
What?
$400 for one Alianka chocolate bar? But because it's 400, yeah. Because it's 400, it's gonna rate up higher. What are we sitting on? Do we have any 2 or 3s? No, we do not have any of that. Ready on the mule and propitol. Oh no, SJ6, right? Yes, we need SJ6. SJ. One more Dems. Large S. Back up. SJ. Send it. Give me 2 Dems. Get those cooking. We are getting really, really close to elite level for our hideout management. That's why we keep trying to re-up these. And I'm not full, like we don't have something going on the intelligence center. I guess I could stop being lazy. It just no, topographic map that. We're not gonna use those. Send it for topo. And lavatory probably has something that we could at least start. No. 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 Brandon, no. The FP, yes. Because those things are expensive. Send it. There we go. Now we're kind of maximizing that. All right. Good stuff. Double check what we're holding on to make sure that we're not taking anything and doubled out. Double check our inject. Yeah, there we go. Good call. Whoop. Definitely almost made a mistake there. SJ6 single, that's fine. Propitol, take a trimmy, take another prop. Just in case we really have to hit the go fast button. All right. My scav looks like he just freshly escaped the police academy. That's good. All right, Streets Tarkov. Hey, I'm earning. Large.
Quick second.
Oh, you're good. You're good. All right. Steel/pizza. Down to the last 3 items that we need to get this Kappa. Would love nothing more than to find at least one. Next two raids to raise my spirits. The only things I have to do tonight, guys, are literally get a speech for my college course turned in at 9 p.m. tonight, which means that's in 3 hours. So I probably have about 2 hours left. Maybe 2.5 if I really want to push it. To find that thing while we're on stream. But never fear, if we get down to the last two, and I have to jump off the stream, when we start finding some of those, we will be making sure that those videos of us finding that stuff end up on YouTube. So, if you're interested to see if we get this pulled off or not, be sure to hit that alert bell so you guys can see whenever we are. You are the tan man. Oh my god.
Had to get drippy.
You look like a fire bat, just the wrong color. That's awesome. But yeah, if we get close, we have to come off the stream. We will make sure that we're running the videos, getting the recordings. I'm pretty sure if I've lost count at this point, but between the run scab and run the raid stack, that counting is one. I think we're on like raid 23 since we started collector, and by raid I mean like
Raid,
those two stacked together.
Raid number a lot.
Yeah, large a lot. I go, boy. I do. Oh, that go, boy. But the best news is, I apologize for speaking with food in my mouth. I can see out of my scope now, so we're already miles ahead of last raid. Sanity. Okay.
Got some keys.
Bags is taking off towards where that firing is coming from. I'm gonna take off towards cinema. Gonna run a pincher on the whole map. There's the sausage, hell yeah. Big ol' neck. All right, exact same thing though. We need to make sure that we are not just running and rushing directly towards the areas that we know there's going to be high value stuff. We need to spread this out and take a look at every inch and every duffel bag that we possibly can. Cover all of the ground, not just some of them. Magica, Saliwa. That's a sledgehammer. No. Gee, thanks, Gav. Bruce and the light bulb. Already checked that guy. FMJ not use. Gonna check and see if the car is up first. Check the duffels along the right-hand side, working our way all the way back towards cinema. Don't see any sneaker scav. Checking for car. Car is up.
Ew.
Duffel bags. That sounded angry. Check that one. That is a vodka and a Clin. Lupo's beans. Go upstairs and check the other duffel bags. Sodium slickers and a Band-Aid. I think he's hungry.
It was felt.
Huh. Gonna come off comms for 1 second while we're checking, guys. Give me one tick. Okay. That was my only concern, was just like, I don't like the two things at once. I know why they asked for it, but like the diuretic is,
Oh, earlier you even asked me, did you give her his other pill yet?
yeah, because I was thinking about it. It wasn't like I was trying to push
And
you,
you gotta.
but
I thought you were on board.
no, my thought process. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Now you made me sick because I thought you were on board.
Man, my gun works so much better when I can see. Back sports. Shimon. Oh, a GL core. I'll keep that. Alright, where's the other guy who's shooting at you? Right there. Big backpack means, oh, a single can of tea. Yes. The goofy looking Uzi. I'll take that'll sell too. Check the buckets. All she wrote. We're gonna do a repack. We'll run back upstairs, check the duffel bags that are in cinema, then make our way down that street. Check green box.
Да вон он!
My brother in Christ.
Я! Гад, иди сюда, ты говно, жопа!
Where? Oh.
Ну тебе капец!
I knew you'd see it my way. Just had to shoot his fingers. All right. Duffel bags. Duffel bags. Magic peas. Wrench and fatty beard. Rah! The crowd goes wild. Not really though. Duffel. See, there's a baklava, just the wrong one.
Прямо берцы! Лизада, козёлы нахуй, вылезай!
Do it, bro. Ow! How did you just... Never mind. Hi, I'm a sniper scav. Now, you don't have a guts. Let's waddle back in here. Put that part of our body back on. Totally missed my armor. Just right for the hips. All right, there. We stopped the, I don't know, leaking.
Scav had a rusted key in his pocket.
Wait, what? All right, well. That's huge by every possible measure. All right, got the propofol going, so we're going to heal over time. We're going to swing down. Bags has the possibility for finding a ridiculous amount of loot and a ridiculous amount of money with that rusted key. We haven't seen one of those for many, many moons.
Can we compute?
No.
I'm having an exam.
One sec, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, into more duffel bag central. There, go, boy. Go, go, go. There's a beard oil. There's a squash. Sorry, for some reason my dog doesn't like to eat his food unless you try to take it from him. Weird dog things 101 from Soundstorm's place. Hear another airdrop coming down. It is right next to me over that direction. Which looks like it's headed towards Pinewood. Or close to that way. Alright, here's where the antique axe happens, guys. Right here, abandoned factory. Oh, dang it. So there's a LEDX. There's some money. That looks like a black card. Also money. Star rounds, not. Cord, I'm okay without that. A Gingy. FN57. There's a Tiaga. Something else is pinging over here. But what was it? Did you just queue on? I think I just got too close to that. Okay, so large sum of money, not necessarily stuff that we generally needed, but we're not going to say no to that kind of financial growth real quick. All right, now we're going to do the dumb thing and go hunt for where that airdrop came down. Nope. RB death over Har. Somebody else is up in here. Hi there. All right. Man's had a tri-zip on. The rest of his buddies were killed outside. We haven't thrown a single nade yet, so we're good there. Snag up that up. Just for the XP. Check his friends. Gav had lunch money in his wallet. Like those. Duffel bag under the chair. I'm pretty sure that that supply drop is right literally in front of me. That's wonderful.
Hooray!
Huge fan. Supply crate. There's a gunslinger. Another car battery because I am haunted by car batteries in this game. TNT, I'm hearing some emplacement gun shooty stuff going on.
Might have just been me shooting at a PMC.
Or were you still consistently shooting like right now?
No.
Okay, I think that's an emplacement gun then.
кепку!
Gab, what'd you have? Wait. Don't know where bags is. We're not gonna throw that.
Oh, go ahead. I'm on the other side of the map.
Gonna check for another rendition of the bloody key. Nope.
Hey, you want to eat?
У нас тут игрушка! Стороны!
The only keys in the bloody key were Rishala's bunkhouse and Tarkone directors.
Large wins.
But I got a loot lord and a bear buddy. Her.
The cord.
Вот подло! Ooh, I'm real glad you didn't start shooting there, brother. Chance to replenish my nades. Nope. See where we are looking at our the river damage house Klimov courtyard. Oh, and the car's up. So
Plan is to get back to the car. Where are you currently located at?
I'm near Relax Key Spawn.
Hmm.
In the school. Looting duffels.
Copy, Duffels. There's a half mask there. Take one of those hot rods. All right, 17 minutes. We got some ground to cover to get back to the car. We're going to hit our go fast. Bags is back on NVD side.
No, the Relax Key Spawn near check, near like check 13.
Near check 13, okay. We're gonna run it through Pinewood really quick because there are a couple of hard spawns for specific goodies. Specifically static edge. Sometimes we'll get the plastic cases, which could have that stuff in it. And then always duffel. Oh, static edge not here. Womp womp. All right. Plastic cases. Fatty beard. Oh, come on. To will it into existence. Take that herring, even though God knows we don't need much more food. Empty dead scab there. Should be another duffel bag down here. Magic peas. Blessed be the peas. Vitamins are wonderful. Come on. Wow. Another duffel bag. All right. Should be another plastic case right here. And a dead scab above us as long as the static rolled in our favor. More peas. Okay. This guy. Jade, you sec, and a chip shop. We are the heavy gentleman. We are going to hoof it to car. There's another static edge body, though. Specifically, two of the items that we're looking for, if you were to try and Google where the best idea... There's a loot lord. What up, Aqua? If you were trying to figure out where the best, like, options to try to force some of these are, the game specifically says that killing and looting scavs or static dead bodies are, like, the go-to for most of these items. But then when you go to the maps that have the most of those static dead bodies, that is literally like, oh god. Did I loot all you guys? No. That's a Momax. You guys all got thumped by these scavs. Go, okay. Oh. Also, could you spare some nades, sir? Yep, and yep. Uzi Man. Let's see if Uzi Man did some. He did. Ice green. Oh, there's a Dan key. Fun. Don't need that anymore.
I have a fire clean, a rat poison. I have 2 rat poisons.
We might be in. Yeah.
Alright, working my way back to car.
Copy. Large loot, very, very heavy. Making our way back to the car extract. I am the clumpy gazelle.
Damn it.
Booking it.
Off, man.
All right, we've made it back to Ka.
No, I'm coming. Just gonna take me a second.
All good, all good, all good. And again, if you guys are enjoying the content, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, comment, follow if you're over on Twitch. And if you are, I apologize for all of this. The door is clearly open. I didn't realize how bad that lens flare was coming off the side of that. My bad. There. Yep, it's right about there. Yep. Okay. that is a cracked large lens flare. Might have to shut the door just a little bit back there. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content, like, subscribe, comment, helps us out on the YouTube algorithm. Being sure to hit the alert bell so you guys are alerted every time we get content up or we start streaming is awesome. Memberships are available for people that don't want to wait for the episodes to be released on YouTube, for all of us trying to get our Kappa and also get to our terminal exit that we would like, and the icebreaker runs and all of it. All that's going to come out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at noon Central Standard Time. Saturdays are at the same time for our RPG content. Right now, currently we're playing Final Fantasy VII's Rebirth, and then Sundays are dog videos because everyone likes dogs. And over on the Twitch side, if you guys did not see that, we do have new badges available for people that are there for watch times and also for subscriptions. So there are brand new badges for you guys if you're interested in grabbing those. You can take a look at that. That'll be running all this month, and then those badges will go away. We're going to continue to change those badges up. Just for, you know, because why not? But those are available. We also have new emotes here on YouTube, and we also have new badges for members. So doing the good work and trying to get as much content together and spruce the place up a little bit as much as we possibly can for you guys. There's another airdrop coming in. We have 8 minutes left. How close is it? It's flying directly at us. Do it. Do it. Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's right there.
Haha. Ha! One fell.
When I was dicking around making noises on the other side of the map, I found a plague mask, a nutsack, a shroud. Just like, come on, man.
Yep. That do be how it be. Well, I mean, it's just the typical Tarkov conception. Like, if you need it, it doesn't exist. Ask anybody who's ever been missing gas analyzers. Then those same people are tired of finding them every single time they get into the game.
It's a med crate. There's a Perfotora, an SJ6, some meds. That's it. Some food.
I have so much food.
Did you check the duffels in the real estate agent office?
Yeah, I think I started there, did I not?
I'm not sure, because I split off the other way.
Pretty sure I did. We'll send it to the car. Kill on the way. Mule is being the mule. All the healing XP. Also, Bag's breaking his legs in the distance.
Nah, no breaks. Search XP.
So many streamer items. I also found a loot lord. Oh god, I actually need that. Give me. Alright, back to healing. I had one charge of my serve left.
Hell yeah.
And another raid bites the dust. Ah, perfect. All right, Scavs arrived with loot. I just one. Come on, Scavs. We just need you guys to just contribute one of these. Just be the smoke baklava. I don't care. The antique axe would be sick. Just need a Juan. And for the game not to freeze. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All the schlacking there. Most of that was the loot experience. Combat experience was only 1,500. Looting experience 3713. We are the looted. All right, before we unpack, check the scav box. Come on, scavs. Oh, press pass. Okay, send them again. All good there. Probably need a new, oh, no, just about, but not quite, which is wonderful. Everything else is still churning, including the cultist circle. Great. All right, let's unpack this monstrosity. He's in the apple. More fuel. So remember when I made that joke? I mean, some of you guys might not, but I definitely made a joke about how it seemed really, really awful that I could never find any fuels. In the last 2 days, I have more fuel than I even know what to do with. Might actually have to repair now. Nah, it's still 95. We're right there. We're gonna stretch out the killing the durability with the repairs on that guy a little bit. Top that back up, throw that back in. All right. We are definitely going to need to stock that propitol. We still have the single mule. Don't need the perfotora. We'll go another mule and what's we sitting on here? If the goal for today's stream was to make money, we are already well on our way to being really happy with how this has gone. The problem is we're not looking for money. We were looking for the items that we need, and it'd make me feel really good if the game was just nice, threw us a bone, and one of those was on one of these scavs that we're going to do. All right, it looks like Police Academy reject. Scav is ready to go. Ain't gonna get a lot done with that 9mm, but we're gonna try. Obviously, if worse comes to worse, again, the only time we can't do a run through for one of these while we're doing a recharge for our scav is if we actually find something we want to take out. Primarily, this has been more fun just to run in, see if we can dunk on a couple of PMCs and then jump out of there, right? Oh, there's a see game. You could have just given him. The other
smoke or a baddie.
Yeah, like this is hands down, guys. For the record, the most that I have run my scav on PMC ever, bar none, ever. Even the Wild West event did not have me doing this much. It is incredible what I'm willing to jump into. Oh man, doubled that up. Nutsack and Tagillus cap. Come on, Nikita. Just one on stream would be great. If we get one or two would be asking a lot. I understand that, but at least one while we're on stream, so we at least catch the Kappa after I get this speech recorded, and it could just go into the video, so I have the video for YouTube. So sick. All right. Awful starting location. Pretty sure I heard Ube. Was that you getting shot at? Oh god.
No.
Okay. Definitely don't need the buckwheat. Definitely don't need the Xeno. Don't need that either, to be fair.
Oh, hell, Jesus. Tequila just walked up and crouched right beside me. Poop.
Shroud mask. Come on, game. Tag's over there
Tequila's
on the
right
first
outside
floor.
office. Yep.
Teapot's not what we need. Don't do it, Tequila.
He ran off somewhere. Scav, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out. You know you want to. Oh, you're not bleeding. Tag's right outside office. The Scav's got a fucking raid bag on from a PMC that died, and I want it. Oh, my rat! Yeah, Tag's still just outside here.
Gonna see how long I can get away with hiding upstairs in the office without Tequila finding me, so Bags can kind of float around and see what else might be on factory. So saying there's a chance.
Oh my god, Scav, move.
I found like
Someone's moving. Oh, it's a Scav.
yeah, I'm crouching upstairs office right now.
I'm gonna go double check that Tag's still there. He is.
Where's he at?
That was me. Tag's still in the same spot. I'm coming up. Running into a fire barrel. The duffel bags were good for a different reason. I'll close that.
Oh god. Large.
Also, M80s. Oh,
Oh, Pim. Nice.
here. I didn't loot anything. There's nothing in there, it's empty.
Just waiting for tag. Oh man, the amount of times that we've run into that man and I've had to run away, guys, has been excellent. All right, a bunch of stuff just popped up in the hideout to get reset, and then we can jump back in and get after it again. Majority of the stuff that we got in here is just going to be sales fodder. Honestly, we're going to keep the graphics card. I'm going to keep the PIM 2 because PIM 2 is good. The rest of this stuff, the ibuprofen's good for the crafting. The rest of it can go. Big sell all. Yeah, we've been averaging like almost 200k per scav, as long as it hasn't been a getting rushed by Tagilla like right off the jump. So that's been kind of awesome. Just slowly putting money together accidentally by running scavs because we don't need any of that stuff. But all right, hideout refresh. We need to reset these because again, hideout management 50 or hideout management elite is so cracked. Having that and crafting being all the way jacked up is large, huge. BC, BC. Yeah, I'm just going to run that again. Will not need that ammunition. Probably going to end up selling a majority of this stuff. But really good to keep the crafting machine going, that's for sure. BC, P, FNJ. Right there. Perfect. Go. Just keep the hideout management crawling. What else went off? Cultist circle did not. Water collector did. Large, yes. Yes. All right, and sugar. Gonna hit that reset again. Buy another Alianka. And not for $400. Smart ass. So people be doing some sideways stuff in the Tarkov auction house. You gotta watch yourself. The item SJ. We're just gonna re-up that SJ6 because we have a lot of the SJ1s. From none other than the boat. SJ, yes, yes. Drop that one in. That's good. Good. Air filter still has a decent amount on it, which is wonderful. And I think we are good. Make sure that we have everything out that we needed to get out. We, in fact, do. Food, ammunition, and everything to that max is fine. We're still going to wait to repair because we're sitting at a 95. In terms of restock for the injectors, rather than that Trimadol, we are going to also, Bags, what is the Labrys research notes?
You need 5 found and raid for one of the labyrinth quests.
Oh, that was my first one of those I found. That's just
Yes. I mean, obviously, you're more likely to come across it in the labyrinth, but...
Are you real? Yes. Hey, I see. I am real? Wait, are there people that stream on Twitch or on YouTube that aren't? I'm so confused by that statement. I feel like you've run into some stuff. Like, and I feel like I should apologize for whatever got you to that meeting that asked that question when you get there. What's up? Yes, definitely real. All right, back to streets. Oh, I've got too much of the cash on me. Drop that down. Let's just drop those off. Check 13. Abandoned. We're good. Everything else there is good. All good. And we can jump that in. We're good with that. Is that good there? All right. Queuing it back up. Same thing again. And since someone asked if I was real, what's going on, guys? I A, am real, and B, I am DJ Soundstorm, Chicago producer and house DJ, or at least I was before I did all that growing up stuff. Now I work in finance, go to school full time, and make content and get on stream once a week if I can. Primarily, we focus on YouTube. For those of you guys over on Team Red, that's where a majority of our focus goes to. We have Tarkov videos that release Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Central Standard Time. And on Saturdays are RPG Day. Those videos right now currently are of Final Fantasy VII's Rebirth. And those videos in episodic fashion are releasing every Saturday at noon. And Sundays at noon is the vids of the pups. Everyone on the internet likes my dogs more than they like watching me do things on the internet. And I'm fine with that. I like dogs more than humans too, so I totally get it. And if you guys are interested in becoming a part of our community, hitting follow over on the Twitch side is one way to do it. Over on the YouTube side, you guys can like, comment, follow, hit the alert bell so everything pops up when it's supposed to. And if you're not a super patient person, memberships make it where you can watch literally all of our scheduled content. There's like 2 months worth of it, maybe 3. I don't know, maybe 2, probably closer to 3. All of that is scheduled for release. You guys will see that with the members only. And I think before you click the button to become a member on YouTube, it'll show you just how much extra content is there. And yeah, we have 3 more items. 3, count them: antique axe, batty beard, and the smoke baklava that we are trying to get my Kappa taken care of before we roll into the cord breach event. And I'm super, super stoked to get that done. And we are doing so by hitting absolutely every duffel bag on streets it's possible, fighting the bosses every once in a great game just to keep our blood pressure from dropping all the way through the floor, and checking every possible marked room and case to find those 3 items. So far, we kind of thought that the batty beard and maybe even the smoke baklava would have been on more scavs. They have not. I've had the batty beard one time and had the misfortune of running into the most accurate magbuck scav in the game ever, and died with the batty beard on, which was very, very sad. So we're trying to avoid that happening again. We're also trying to find these items. The route for streets is pretty simple. We're trying to hit as many of the marked rooms as we can, checking for the bloody key, even though the last one Bags had was not worth finding in the first place. Oh God, I ran out of there like I was on fire. Checking the relax room because, contrary to popular belief, apparently the last couple of trips in there have been very good for the streamer items and stuff. And all of the marked rooms have the availability because you can get a Tiaga and a multi-tool and stuff. You can find antique axe and other things like that in the marked rooms. But it's pretty well spread out in terms of where the focus needs to be for all of those items. We are just literally hitting everything as often as we can all at once to try and find the thing that we need. So we are... What VP are you? Oh, you're not the VP that I want. Never mind. Shattered hopes and dreams. So yes, I'm very much real. And yes, we are very much attempting to get these 3 items found so we can get them out of here and I can turn those in for Kappa. If for some reason we do not get them tonight, we have a couple more raids in us before I have to jump off stream because I have to record a speech for school tonight. And I will be focusing on that. If that does happen and we end up having to go off stream, if you guys are interested in finding out if we actually do get this Kappa, there's a Mazzoni for no reason. We will be taking videos for the rest of the night after I get my homework done. I guess I think this is my last speech of this semester for the summer semester. Oh, that actually was TP. I was very confused there for a second. So between that and my vacation coming up soon, there will be a lot more content coming out for all of our different things that we do because of that vacation, and because I will have a temporary... There's a relax key. Let's go. I will get a small break.
You guys already in raid?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, give me 10-15, I'll be on.
Well, you got about 30-35, good buddy.
Well, I got until one of you die, so.
We're on streets. Don't say that. Just don't say that, because I'm gonna find a mine if I start talking trash. That door is not supposed to be open. Caches are another good option for us to and then this one's not up. Open mouth, insert all of my foot, not just part of it. Caches are another one of those things like duffel bags that literally anything can spawn, so we're trying to focus and prioritize those. I'm back by check 13. So I'm gonna check the check first. Okay, there we go. All right, that doorway was less hard than it was last time. That's wonderful. There is a lot of shooting going on out there. Conference room key, large. Come on, marked room. Give me the axe. Okay, I see cart. So many weapons. Good God. Green card. A 21. Okay, so the wonderful part about this is that all of these usually have M80 in them. And that is true here as well. So even if we don't hit big on these marked rooms or find the stuff that we're looking for, it is still a great place to grab ammo as long as we keep finding those mod 60s. The assault boxes are full of M80 most of the time, or even M61 sometimes, depending on which one you get. So yeah, huge gains on that. Most of the platforms that we would take to something like Icebreaker or in for boss kills would be firing at least M80 or higher, because the kill potential on those weapons are just disgusting. And the fact that this one has 2 of these mod 60s in here and an RPDN, can unload and check what's inside that boobin. I feel like I can do without the PS for right now. Throw that one in the corner. Next mod 60. Unload. You're having a hard time spotting stuff on the floor for these. Stealing the bags principle for this too. Pick up as many of those weapons as you possibly can so you clear the floor, and then start unloading those after you've gotten rid of them, and they'll make that floor space a little easier to navigate and see what's actually down there. If not, you stand the chance of something being underneath of a weapons pile like the one that we walked into. You want to make sure that you have a good look at everything that could be on the floor. Gonna move the relax and the conference room key down here. That is a whole lot of M80, and we are super heavy just because of bullets. We like that. Let's take a little... Okay, there's a key tool as well. So, like, pretty large march room, if I'm being honest. I feel like I hear bags just sending souls to the void realm in the background.
Mini scabs. They almost die.
All right, so great marks room. We have the relax key. We're back by check 13. So now we... Where exactly are you at, Bags?
I'm in construction. They just keep spawning.
Oh, okay. He's in construction just behind us. We've got the key that we need, so we are going to push up while he is ending those scavs. What's nice about the teamwork effort for what we're trying to get done is the ability to... What the... Looks like you're drawing attention from over here, too. They were all sneaking towards your location.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, what was on your face? Oh. Okay. Looked a lot darker than that before I dropped you. Hearing more yelling? Where'd you fall down? There we go. No antique axe. He's got a pillbox. Didn't spawn with anything. Okay. Since we are crouched in a bush, we'll repack up to that. All right. Get that repack done so we can search the rig for no cool reason. Throw that key tool down there because even vendoring that is still pretty decent. Okay, hoppity, uppity, movity, aroundity. So Bags is back this direction, so we are going to work the opposite direction because we're capable of splitting up and covering more ground. Sounds like Kaban's guys are finding literally everything they're looking for. So we are going to step the other direction, work our way up the street on that side, check Beluga, and then the pincer of us checking the map means that we're going to be able to locate as many things as possible. There is a static dead scav back here that I want to check. A majority of the items that we're looking for these last 3 items for Kappa are confirmed. The internet will tell you that the best place to look for all this stuff is on static dead bodies. So ground zero is a huge option. Why does it sound like Sturman's over there just hammering? Oh, well, that's a wonderful addition to our armory here. But the interwebs will tell you that the static dead bodies are a great way to find a majority of these items that we're looking for. Obviously, the biggest issue with that theory is that going into going into places like Ground Zero doesn't give us the opportunity to get as much or as high quality of loot because of the lack of things like marked rooms or other high-value priority target spawns for gear. There are a couple of safes, but majority of Ground Zero does not have the worth that, like, your Streets raid might. Also, Streets is just ginormous, so that really helps out and plays to the what need do. Oh, another lion. More money, okay. Oh, that's a locked door now. Okay, that door didn't used to be locked. Sorry, that just definitely showed my how long I've been playing Tarkov. Rotating out of building. We have some more duffel bags to our left. Didn't hear exactly where the other scav was. I just heard the voice line for him, so... Yep, he sees me. Unsure how you were pointing this way and then shooting at me, Mr. Scav, but okay. Weird. GPX. The good news is that when we're done with this, when I start to just go in, select therapist as the... Oh, okay, that one was not. Select therapist as the vendor to get rid of some of this stuff, I'm going to make oodles of money. Iced green. See, I don't know if Nikita did this on purpose, and I'm unsure if this was the plan. I'm telling you guys, most of the time we would say, hey, we're going to go do a food run, and we would go to Goshen. Right now, you could go do an anywhere run, and you're going to have so much food. Not like a majority of people that are still playing the game consistently don't already have elite metabolism. There's another car battery. I have seen 14 car batteries this stream. I've been on for 3.5 hours. Someone parse that for me. That is so many car batteries. Move these down. That scav across the street had a pilgrim on, so we're going to check that for sure. Here, an airdrop coming in. That's a plague mask. My God. You were wearing all of the... Oh, no, you were, actually.
Found a fucking Santa beard.
That's right, because the seasonal stuff is definitely going to happen before the rest of the stuff that exists in the game. That Rex. just how things work. All right, sir. Been a minute since I've seen a pilgrim scav. Oh, good. Get a hot rod. Large. All right. As aforementioned, gonna run this up the street. Night. More dead scavs, looting dead scavs. Wow, he looted a lot of scavs. Mass scav. Not as cool as smoke baklava scav. Oh. We are going to clomp over to the Beluga side, check static dedge. Fox around, you don't know. That becomes too heavy, that'll be the first thing we drop. That, in fact, was too heavy. Okay, Desert Eagle, I see you. Where? I have no idea. Okay. Dead guy on broom. Wrench, glasses, sugar. Like, the thing is I can't even... I'm not upset we're not finding any of this stuff because we're finding a lot of things. I'm upset by things like Bags just found a Santa beard and not the baddie beard. It is definitely not Christmas, and if somebody in the comments later says it's Christmas in July, it's not, it's August. Hear the walking upstairs, good chance that boss is up there. Dead scav, no clutchy. Please tell me you were a Kaban guard that ran downstairs for no reason. That would be so cool. Because he's just hustling. Or you were just a scab, and because of how your ADAR set up, you look like a boss guard. That also checks out. All right, bayonet there. I think he's an MVD. There's no other reason a scav would be legging it down the steps like that.
Unless they're aware that you're there, and then normal scavs are like, "I'll help you, boss."
Also real. I literally thought that was a scav head, and it was a bag of trash. Shout out December Clar. I have now also made that mistake. I didn't shoot it, but 50%. What's your current location, buddy?
Near vent shaft outside of cinema.
Mhm.
Going to cinema.
Copy. If you want to, I'm gonna go straight for the street and relax, and then you can jump on abandoned factory. Because I see a bunch of dead bodies out here by...
Pimka's maybe.
Yeah. By... What's this one? Census building? Yeah. Cold Fear. Brother, how did you get got? Yeah, killed by scav. Well, you know, I guess when you pump the scavs up like this... There we go. We're gonna make it where I can't walk. We might as well make it where I really can't walk. Stop doing that. Wrong button. Install. Big repack. Can never have too much scav drill. Ask Monka. Or too much mag drill.
Yeah, drill.
It's the best.
All right, headed to street. Come on, surprise me with something that's not a ration supply crate for no reason. Ah! Static body. SPP Eagle Flechette. Dry fuel. All right, we've got a... safe here. Taking that, not taking the cat. USD. Re-racks room. Come on, I believe. Found a moonshine in here for the first time ever. Not long ago. I believe in the relax room. Come on, Nikita. Evasion armband? Sure. Hey, Soundstorm, do you need streamer items or things for Kappa that you know you have to turn in for collector? Yeah, we're gonna show you all of them, just not the ones that you need. We're gonna show them all to you. All right.
Yeah.
Bobblehead.
I checked the cafe down the road from you. And
Okay.
it was fucking nothing.
Nukovich. Don't need any darts either. Oh, I just got silver stuff there. Oh, there's a moonshine. Oh, there's a chance. That happened. We found a moonshine in the room that we used to get all of our moonshine. Checking there. Nothing there. Checking for the off chance that there's a Bitcoin in the couch. Don't be a car battery. Oh, I feel better just because it wasn't a car battery. Wasn't what I needed, but it wasn't a car battery. Duffel bag. Lupo's beans. More darts. Okay. Jaeger. All right. Actually, not a super catastrophic garbage relax room. We'll take that. I'm still not what we're looking for, but like, okay. Did you happen to check and see if the car was up?
Car is up.
Wonderful. We have a
Abandoned factory is swamp ass.
16 minutes, but I don't mind the car extract early on this one. Bags already checked the cafe. We can check the... Looks like he already checked the computer room as well. Yes, he did.
Only checked the duffel bag. I ran past the room itself.
Yeah, I mean... For the purpose of what we're looking for. Understandable. We're going to mosey on that way. We are not gaining stamina, so I have no problem just being the turtliest turtle in the Turtle Club. Shout out Dana Carvey. And getting to the car. I still feel like there's a good argument to weave in some woods, though. We did find all of those axes on those guys. I kind of have that in the back of my head, too. Yeah. Because if it can be a camper, it can be an antique axe. Like, I'm just looking at the drop chance. All right. We've made it back to the car. Money is in the car. 52 seconds. Just use the peas. Believe in the peas. Search experience. Dude, the Santa beard ruins me. Just actually ruins me. All right, I'm good. Oh, I can't parse the Santa beard.
You gotta give me a minute, love.
New achievement earned, PMC. I don't know what that means, but okay, got a new achievement. It must be like streets extracts or something. I don't know.
I think it's survived like 300. No. It's a certain amount of it. What is that one? Now I'm confused. Help.
All right, scavs, dedge everywhere.
It's survived 300 raids.
Oh. Fuck, that didn't happen faster. All right, guys. So we have made it to the end of the part where I need to actually do a recording for my speech and have to get that turned in. So what we are going to shift gears to now is we're going to go into recording mode for these videos, and we're going to get these ready for post. We're going to continue to try to look, maybe change some things up. see if there's some other options. Like I said, we did see a bunch of the camper axes out on woods when we were killing Sturman and his guards, so there's a chance that maybe we run into the higher level drop of said axe instead of just the camper. Can't confirm if that's how it works. It's just in my brain, it's like, okay, there's an axe, so that means that there's a chance that there's also another axe. So huge shout out to all of our new subscribers, all of our new members. Last couple of days have been huge, and a lot of folks showed up for the stream today, and there's a bunch of memberships that went around everywhere. New emotes are available on YouTube, even for you guys in the comments if you decide to leave those on those videos. And we have another Tarkov video coming out tomorrow at noon. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you guys have more of those in. We're going to switch off of the stream to the recording side. I'm going to let these guys let Monka get warmed up, and then we'll start getting those videos recorded because I have the people here that I needed to get my speech done. So thank you guys so much for sticking around for pretty much the entire 4 hours that we had to get this done today. Be sure to stay glued to the YouTube. There is a chance that we can start sneaking some extra streams in here before I start the next semester of school, so I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Be sure to check in the comment description for the Discord and all the other social medias, and be on the lookout for more of our music coming out very soon. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I'm sure when I hit stop streaming, because I don't know how to raid somebody else, it's probably going to kick you to Peanut or somebody else that's on actually has do I call Peanut's content quality? Yeah, we'll go with that because he's hilarious. Probably going to kick you guys over there to one of the other Tarkov content creators, but thank you guys so much for sticking around for this one. We will see you in the next one and see you in the next video. I'm going to get this done. We're going to find these items, and you'll have to tune in for the next video to find out if we get that done. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day, and until next